Got oil in it. Gite ASF Gay 80s Ford right on, big back. Yep, I see what the problem is. High 302. I ain't got no gas in it. Yeah, probably don't.
So the gas is in, it's been in it since 07.
Huh?
Bump it, just bump it, bump it, bump it. Huh? You did that to me earlier. Alright? Alright? Alright, hold up.
Huh?
Hold up. Put my finger on it. Alright, bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. There. Put a little bit on it there. That other one is right there. This is split leaf. I'm happy with where number one's at. Alright, come put the spark plug back.
Spark plug needs to be changed. Why is the plug being changed?
What do we have for starting plug? That red brake thing will not work. Ain't got no gas in it. LS swap it. LS swap it. Check the crank. We're just diving into it. Got somebody from India. We just drug this one home this weekend. What does the gauge say it has for fuel and fuel tank?
ain't got gas or spark. I know what the issue is. It ain't got no gas in it. "97 people watching. We got 5 likes. Where's the gas? I know where the gas is. Patrick Steffens. Hamsters need food to run.
Yes, they do.
Dura Spark sucks.
Especially 302.
That's why they're auto light.
No, Dura Spark is the ignition module. We have a gas can somewhere with a little bit of gas in it. 114 watchers. That's the plan, William. I needed a heater garage. We have one, Patrick. You probably can hear the heater. Here, I'll flip this around. KJ's looking for gas. There's our heat. So this is the first time looking under the hood of this thing. It is a 302. We have already verified firing order and that number 1 is up on top dead center and pointing at number 1. I wish you guys could, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, because the old gas smell is horrendous. And at this point, the boiling battery is horrendous, because I just put that up on high. And I do believe it is now boiling. As you can see here, by the way that the hood is, this carburetor we think has definitely been on fire at one point in its life. If it were a Ford, it would be running. Patrick, sir, have you driven a Ford lately? 1984 F-150. .302. Back there on that valve cover, I believe it says Ford as well. We don't know much about this truck other than, like I said, we just drug it home from Virginia on Friday, day after Thanksgiving, and we're trying to figure out if it runs or not. It does have oil in it, and ooh, let's get a artificial sun. Oh, it's even green. There's antifreeze in it. No, it seems to have compression. We just we've got compression in and spark. We're after gasoline now. KJ just went to see if he could find some gasoline to pour down the carburetor. We haven't cranked it enough to pick any up from the tank, if it can even possibly do that. I got a 2004 Ford Heritage F-150. Runs like a champ, no rust outside his whole life. Beautiful truck. Whatever the issue is worth restoring. Actually, this truck we're going to make run, I think, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it from there. Whether we restore it or not, that remains to be seen. We're kind of into these bullnoses. This is the one we're working on currently. This is in the shop for a friend. And this is the truck better known as Larry. No, we have no starter fluid, unfortunately, Mr. Montanez. Check for spark, already did. Fill the radiator, spray some gas down the carb, hook up a fully charged battery. We're check marked all of those items. American Blood 76. What we're after now is the gasoline. 302 2-barrel. Love it. Ford man. Yeah, we're definitely Ford guys around here. This one was a 302 fuel injection. It's sitting back there under the Chevy fender. Oh, KJ, come. I think I hear him coming. We really like these tiny little tires. the running boards have got to go places. This was definitely Grandpap's truck, from what KJ believes. Did you find some gasoline? Gasoline? How much is some? I'll pour a little down the car. You have a cup to put it in? I need to get on Amazon right now and order a couple, whatchamacallits. Life is good, yes sir. It's nice and warm in the garage. KJ got a fire going. The only problem with the whole situation is we are out of firewood. Yeah, we have wood, it's just not split. Yeah, my dad actually got burnt really bad pouring gas down a carburetor. That's good, that's good. My turn. Back in the late 80s, my old man was starting a truck at work, and he was letting the truck run trying to get, excuse me. He was trying to get the fuel injector, or fuel injector. He was trying to get fuel up to the carburetor, so he was just dribbling the gas in while it was sitting there running. This thing is actually shaking. It's that far out of round. And it backfired, and it hurt him bad. Something that I'll never forget. No, with it wide open, I could hear it trying to fire. Down in the carburetor.
1.5 inch wrench. Can you stop walking in the oil? Right here. Where you moved the bucket from? That's where the bucket was there.
Center of it? Yep, right down the hold the Faulty radio antenna. I've checked timing, kicked the tires. People ask me if I smoke, and I tell them not since I was on fire. Since response, you were on fire. Yep. You didn't smoke, so I was dumping fuel into a car and backfired. But my arm. Yeah, that's what happened to my old man. Might have flooded it. Yeah, I was holding it wide open. Love to Japan. I don't know where Gage's headed. Hey, there's Loftus. What's happening? Where's he going? Sometimes late at night, I always wonder why my hobby lost face. You guys watch that. Tell me if it sparks or not. Yeah, it's low. Crank it. Right? Which spark run? Do we have one?
Oh, we did.
Do something right over there. I highly doubt it's in there. Really consider ourselves a good Ford garage if we didn't have one of those laying around?
Brand spanking new module. Sir, take it to a real mechanic. Wow. No wonder it won't start. He has the wrong tires. Try crossing your fingers. Exorcism is in order. Check the hubcap gaskets. 180 degrees. Ghost of the old man curse.
Yeah.
Mullet Mike speaks. You won't have any trouble with a Chevy engine.
3 o'clock, I gotta go.
Kick it if. Oh, oh. Man, we got all kinds of people. As a Chevy mechanic would be wholeheartedly disagree with that, Andrew. Must be a metric problem. Wait for a full moon.
I just turned the key on. Drag it. Drag it. Oil's bad.
Well, Garnett. We have one.
We do?
I said, do we have one?
That's the E-core on that truck.
Huh?
E-core on that truck. All right, so are you wondering why I think the coil's bad? I can tell you. Let me bring you over here. I'll walk you through my troubleshooting. I tested the coil at first and we did have spark, but I lost spark. Obviously it's not starting, so we do not have spark. You can hear we have compression. It's not a terrible gallop, but it definitely is light on compression in one hole. But here at the coil, I got KJ's trusty handy dandy test light here. So over here on this side of the coil with the key on, I have 12 volts. Actually, it's never full 12 volts. It's about 10 because these things do. I won't be able to do this by myself, I don't think. I might be able to. Let's see. It has a steel me junction. I'm gonna turn the key on. Shut the door. Ouch. I have my starter tool. You guys can't see my starter tool. Starter tool. All right, so key is on. We're gonna shove this thing in here and back probe this. And I'll show you that I have 7.7 volts to my ignition. I'm gonna come over here to this side on the negative. Now, what I really like about this test light, and I learned this the other day when I was troubleshooting through one of these, is that it does this. So every time that thing blinks like that, it is going negative, which is the signal that you need from that DuraSpark module to fire the distributor. So because of that, I should have spark. And I do not. Meaning, I think that coil is going to be faulty. Now, I could test the coil, see if those primary windings are open or closed, and see what kind of resistance I have on them, whether it be the primaries or let's see, let's think about this. Would it be the primary? Is the primary open? Considering there was a fire under this hood, this is all starting to make a little bit of sense, right? Try putting my pecker in the exhaust. I'll pass. Distributor cap and rotor, nope, they've all been changed. Well, I didn't change them, but they all seem to be good. I mean, I wouldn't trust someone who says NAR either. Huh, nah. It's a junker. I'll take it for scrap, 20 bucks. Yo, cheeseburger. Beer 30. I wish it were beer 30. 309. Yo, Big Smoke. What's up, Mike Rosinski? No, what you call it? Oh, I could have used that the other day. Where'd that come from?
351.
Oh, that's not.
Out of the dolly. What's everybody saying?
Load down the exhaust. Kick it a few times, it might work. New distributor, rotor needed. 65 Chevy Camaro SS. How am I doing? Chevy 5-speed, what's happening? Distributor is funky. Recheck distributor rotor gap, wrong rotor. No, that's all good. We do not have spark out of this here fancy dandy, handy dandy thingamabobber dauber. Put that back on. But having thought about this a little bit, those look like really nice connections, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 16 volts.
How much?
16. I'd replace the regardless coil. Which one is open? If you had spark and don't, it's given its last. Yeah, I think it has. I think that this coil, but the problem is we don't have one, and I want to make this thing run today.
ATI.
That means I gotta pull this distributor out of here, and we already saw that it's stuck. Rah! And I'd have to put it up on number 1 again.
Do we have another coils around here?
Huh?
Do we have any more coils around here?
No one I can think of. No, because we put that in an HEI. We put an HEI in it. I was running around here the other night looking for a coil, remember?
Yeah, we couldn't find them.
What did I end up doing for that? We swapped coils between the 2 trucks. Yeah, there's a coil. Pam.
No.
Pam has a coil. You got a meter? How about a 9/16 3/8 ratchet and socket? An extension.
I would, but I don't know where the 5/8 for the.
Right there behind you. Why you give me a flop socket, dude? Do you smell a gas and exhaust while cranking, right?
Why is it got 4 of these?
That's a voltage regulator. There's a lot on this truck you're not used to seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a little more old school than the 86s than you're used to messing with. Do we have a meter somewhere around here?
It's in the back of the engine. I'll walk them up.
Oh, you got to move Henry so Mom and Dad, Sis can get out if they haven't left already. It is not warm. I need a meter. What meter is in your truck?
The green one. one?
The one that was over here? Open that bottom crate and see if there's one in there. Carburetor. It has one of those. Isn't there that case right there? That Garnett Tools. That's a meter. And 17 Ians are watching. How's everybody's weekend been so far? Rotated by the oil pump. Ooh, it even works. All right, so what we're gonna do is check continuity through this thing. The obvious beep tells me that we have continuity. Primaries, 5916. All right, so then we're gonna go negative to negative, and there's your open. She toast. All right, so the way that a coil works, of course, as we all know, there's two windings in this coil, right? There's the primaries, which are the heavy wires, and the secondaries, which is, well, I should say that differently. The primaries are the small wires. That's where it gets its main voltage. It's 12 volts. The big wire, or the high tension wires, the actual spark plug wires, are actually secondary. So in this situation, I have continuity in my primary windings, but I have no continuity in my secondary winding to ground. It's meaning the secondary windings of this coil are open, and that this bad boy is bad. And just for shits and giggles, it's open to both hot and cold, or to power and ground. Closed, and that is open. So we definitely need a coil if we want to make this thing run. I think that is conclusive. You guys agree? This is a bad coil. Now, I do have an HEI distributor over there that we could put in it and make it run, but I don't know that I want to go through all that. I want to make this thing run like it should with a regular coil. And that HEI distributor is not going to do that for me. It will make it run, don't get me wrong, but that's not the answer I want. You know what I mean? So we got a bad coil. That's why they couldn't make it run, and probably why they listed it. And I know we don't have one because I ran around here like a chicken with my head cut off the other day looking for one. Like I said, this truck, so this is just a regular can type coil. Move that fender. I figure while we're teaching, Brad said he doesn't have a coil to bring us.
It's right down in here.
Should be, but it ain't. Did you take it off already?
No.
Yeah, there it is. I took that off. You can't really see it, but there's an E-core coil. There it is.
Where?
there. Right there. You can't see it. It's way down in there. And that won't work for us. All right, KJ. I think...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, see it there?
Is that one junk?
Yeah, it's definitely junk. It has tested bad for sure. Yeah, something froze there, I think. Is it that? My interior. All right, so what's the plan? You gonna go get one? Advance. They'll have one for sure. Let's talk about the truck. So, 1984 F-150, we talked about that already. It is an XLT, but it's not a Lariat. But the only thing we can figure that this thing has different than a Lariat is the fact that it does not have carpeted door panels. It has every other option that a Lariat should have. Let me show you. You gotta go get a coil. I would put that ATI in there, but why put an ATI if all we need is a coil? You know what I mean? Welcome to the interior of Andy. All right, so Andy, like we said, is an 84 F-150. And this truck is well apportioned with air conditioning. Dual tanks, front and rear. Factory radio. The interior lights just blinked on me there. Don't know what that was all about. The radio is in op. No, it is op. FM, AM. Ah! Are you kidding me? That's gonna get me Uh-oh, there we go. That's gonna get me copyrighted. The heater motor does not work. What is that? That's interesting. It's definitely cranking better. Do we have that, what you call it? Get that coil. That ignition system. We'll make this bitch run. Get that ignition system from Chad. We'll make it run. Yeah, that little red box that we used on.
Where's it at?
I think it's in there, isn't it? Air supply cassettes in the glove box. Man, I actually looked in there. I was hoping so we could give that a shot. This is one thing I wanted to try. Date. These buttons usually get so stinking hard. Yeah, see, it's not working. No worky, no worky. All right, so KJ found something. Did you buy the truck from Gen Z that it would explain why it doesn't want to work? Actually, we bought it from a couple Latino brothers in Virginia, right close to what's the name of that place? Washington, D.C. All right. So KJ just got out the trusty old KD Tools KD 2632, which is a essentially an ignition system in a box. We're actually going to sell this one, Loftus. Needs a Hulu skirt shaky toy on the dash. I agree. That would make it cool.
Seat cushion, window fuzzies and a couple other little things, and here's a blue dash pad.
Yes, it definitely needs a blue dash pad. All right, I'm gonna put you.
Just buy paint and just get one out of it.
No, you won't. Cooter? No, you stay away from Cooter. All right, let's get this thing wired up. If I'm not mistaken, all other than full wire for the scooter, center tower.
I think the car won't start, guys. It will run, no doubt. Can you see the carburetor actually getting gas? Yeah, with the bottle. And we pour it in.
Patrick Stevens says, stop sealing road signs, Kenny. Permanently borrowed. Permanently borrowed. I want you guys to hear this. Andrew Martinez wants to buy this truck. He just wants the body off of it. What's $4,000, Andrew Martinez? You can come pick it up. That's what I was thinking too, William. Bad gas. It's definitely getting spark. I've got the KD Tools spark system on it, and you can hear that is spark. And I verified spark to number 1 cylinder. So what that does is it just puts constant spark to it, and it allows the distributor to shoot starting. I don't have any starting fluid. I only have the gasoline. Compression spark, no injector. It's got a carburetor on it. Stop wasting time. No injector. It's got a carburetor on it. I've poured gas down the carburetor. I have spark and I have compression. Not wasting time. You know about 2JZ? No, I don't. I'm not a 2JZ guy. Starting spray, bad gas, and you may have over-tightened the lug nuts. Guaranteed I over-tightened the lug nuts. It's too cold outside. Put a fishing pole in the back. Faza, you got problems. I've seen a locked up F-150 with these growing through bed, start, and run. Can you see the carburetor actually getting gas? Yeah, as we pour the gas down the carburetor. We'll make it run. Right now, we're kind of stumped, though. Push rod or lifter. Picture frozen or just works very slow. Seems like you guys need to work harder. We get no cookies because it didn't start. The brake cleaner we have is non-flammable. Top dead rotor on number 1. Copy that, sir. But that's our next move here is we're going to start pissing with that carburetor. Because at this point, we don't know what's going on. It looked like it was set on number 1. Get the Uji board out and talk to Henry himself. Henry doesn't know anything about this truck. This was long after my man Henry was gone. Yeah, I agree. Timing. I think that's what we got to do. We're going to bust that distributor loose and go from there. KJ's knocking a bunch of mud daubers out of it. Did you see all the mud daubers on the ground when we picked it up? There was tons of them. Tons of them. All right, everybody. I got to get going. We're having the whatchamacallit today, soup kitchen. So I got to get down there and give the ladies a hand or whatever. If it doesn't try to start or starting fluid, spark or timing is off. I think the timing's off at this point is my best guess. But it's not even popping. You would think that we would get a pop out of it or something. Get your timing light out.
Maybe they could make a run for that.
All right, yep, I'm out of here, gentlemen. Thanks, compression stroke dude, got to be number 1. Don't eat everything at the soup kitchen. I might. I made everything, so I have the right to eat it. All right, that's it. We'll be back later. Try and get this goofy thing running. Thanks for joining us, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Mongo Man and Kenny are gone. See y'all.